They're saying to you, I love you. I wish I would have treated you better. I think that this is how they feel. It was my fault. But I feel like they're not going to have complete enlightenment until the ending of this cycle, until they go through a series of events or lessons. I need to understand the fated card, fated intervention card. I couldn't let you get close. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, they want you, but they have all these fears because of their ex or their past, that when you guys get close, they start to distance themselves. They start to play those same mind games. Those old patterns come up. Hi, beloveds. This is going to be your general love message. This is for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, Venus, and North Node. Okay, cross watchers, you are welcomed. And this is just going to give you an overview of the month, what you should expect. I will talk about the past a little bit. I'll focus on the present and let you know what the best possible outcome is. I'm also going to extend this video, and in the extended, we talk more about your person of interest. We talk about the thoughts that they have in regards to the relationship, how they feel about you, their intentions. We also look at the actions that they may or may not take. We look at the blocks and obstacles and the best possible outcome. And that might not be in December, but whenever it's meant to happen. So I'll let you know what's going down in December, and then I'll let you know if nothing happens in December, right? Because maybe there's still going to be a healing process or a separation. I tell you the best possible outcome for whenever it's meant to happen, okay? So let's pull your 6-card spread. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you resonate with this message. And please leave me a comment. So I have the 7 of Swords flying out. I want to say that there could be some deception or some avoidance that you need to be aware of, okay? I'm not going to take this as the main energies, but I do want to take note. So Spirit is saying there's a need for you to reveal or remove the veil, okay? What is it that you're not seeing, or what is it that you're avoiding? So 8 of Cups, the Star. In the Hermit, we have 889. That's interesting. So we have a completion. So past, we have struggling with walking away. We have a lot of emotional baggage. We have the Star, healing in the present moment. And then we have illumination or isolation. So inner work, pulling back so that you can assess the situation. You can take what you learn. This is about getting the answers you need to be able to make an informed decision. But it looks like Virgo, you're showing up in your outcome. You are putting yourself first. I like this a lot. Okay, subconscious energy for the 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's that struggle with the 10 of Swords to heal emotionally from a situation. The Star card is being clarified by another major arcana. So you have 3 so far. So huge energy. Some of you guys are going to be putting an end to investing into a situation that doesn't serve you. With the Magician, subconsciously, you're wanting to manifest wish fulfillment, healing, a new start. Overall energy is the Moon. 5 of Cups. Could be, these are the challenges, actually. And the 3 of Pentacles. So moving on from crying over spilled milk, cooperation, building, connecting with other people in your community, or focusing on some sort of work endeavor. And then we have 9 of Pentacles, knowing your worth and value. We have a lot of 9s. 9 and the Fool card. Yeah, lots of endings here. So we have, again, with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands, this is about letting go. Not holding on to this situation any longer. This is because I do see in your future you have the 8 of Pentacles. Overall energy is the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. The challenges we have, I'll just pull 3 cards to see what the challenge is. It's a need for you to overcome some sort of fear, address or confront some sort of fear. There's a need for a purging, or again, clarity needs to be shined on the situation that's a little bit confusing for you. There's some sort of light that needs to be shed on the situation. And then we have a need for forgiveness, moving on. Someone may be feeling very guilty for some sort of deception. We did see the Seven of Swords come out. But then, you know, with this Three of Pentacles, I mean, if you do decide to release something that makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel heavy, because this is like some sort of grieving, some sort of purging that needs to take place. Two cups behind you, beloved. You know, I see you taking one of these cups and you're spilling it into this well, or watering a seed. I like to say, I feel like there's a need for you to water a seed and put an effort. And you, in this particular case, could be the seed, right? And there's growth when you start to nurture and water your own garden, right? Instead of pouring into another person's cup, you know, replenishing your cup. So let's see. Fears of taking a leap of faith. Eight of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, emotionally, an ending has really made it very difficult for you. But there was, you know, in the subconscious, a desire to come out of a space that felt very painful. Struggled, though. Yeah, a karmic relationship. You had to walk away. Some of you guys, it was an actual marriage, a commitment, or there's somebody that you're connecting to that's struggling with coming out of a marriage or a commitment. You walked away because you felt like there was something to be learned here, and it had to do with self-respect, self-worth. I feel like the person you're connecting to felt some sort of emotional connection, or had a hard time accepting the fact that something ended, having a hard time accepting the fact that you had to walk away, you had to put yourself first. I feel that very strongly with all these nines being the minor, you know, the minor pip cards to the Hermit. You know, we're seeing very strong references to your energy. You know, you are ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules the 6th and the 3rd house, okay? Gemini energy. But this is all about, for the 6th house, it's about health, your mental health, your physical health, your daily routines and your habits. Debts, work, okay? I feel like there's something that you're wanting to switch up. There's some sort of pattern you're realizing. Emotionally, you were attached. Some of you guys, it could be a soul tie, but there is an attachment to a specific experience. And there's this patterning, almost reliving of some sort of trauma, some sort of traumatic event. I feel like abandonment, because, you know, the Hermit, or the nines, represent autonomy. It represents your own self, you know, what you perceive as limitations and how you overcome them. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, what you feel as security and stability, but being able to realize that you can provide those things on your own. You are able to stand alone. You're worthy to have things. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, being able to mentally transcend obstacles and fears and anxiety and worry by understanding that you can make the decisions to remove yourself from situations that don't serve you. Nine of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups, being fulfilled and happy in all that you do, and to really appreciate yourself, appreciate the things in your life that bring you fulfillment, and to learn how to align yourself with more things that bring you happiness and fulfillment. So a lot of attention on self. Even though we don't have the other two nines, I do feel like with the cards being presented, because we had the Ten of Swords, we know that the 9 was already there, because you're moving out of that stressful energy and you're in the Ten of Swords of reverse, saying subconsciously that I don't want to be in this space anymore. It affects me emotionally in the past. I feel like you walked away. Looking at the imagery here of both of these women, the land is barren. Nothing's growing here. Versus here, lots of fruits, lots of foliage, right? Well, these are pentacles, but let's just, you know, attribute them to fruit. So I want to throw a yin yang card on the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, but keep this in mind. Okay, these are powerful energies here. This for me says you were in a relationship that was very karmic, or someone you were connecting to. There's that deception. Ooh. Yeah, detaching from something that makes you feel uncomfortable or doesn't feel safe. So there is, you know, again, you detaching from deception. I want to chime in on not just what the cards are revealing, because, you know, sometimes the cards can be subjective. Yes, deception is there, right? And this, you know, I can expound on this deception in many ways, but what I'm really picking up is that you kind of deceived yourself in a situation. So I want to clarify deception. I do feel like there could have been a third-party situation. Wow. Yeah, reconciliation. I feel like when you were meant to detach, or when your person was meant to detach from a situation, they kept going back, or you kept going back, Virgo. You kept taking this person back, even after you kind of felt like this was not bringing you the fulfillment you deserve. And that was really what the lesson was in the past. Wow, divine masculine, or his lesson. Or accepting him for who he is. Okay, accepting yourself and others for who they truly are. Paying attention to the red flags. Yeah. You kept going back. You kept going back. Or he kept going back. It doesn't really matter at this point. Someone kept going back to a situation and they knew this is not right. It doesn't make me feel good. I keep feeling that there's an aspect here where emotionally something throws you off of your equilibrium. So let's move into the present. If I need to revisit the past, I will. Well, actually, I do want to throw an epiphany card. What was the epiphany in the past regarding this masculine, this deception? What was the epiphany about this? Sitting in a puddle of self-pity, needing to set clear boundaries. I love that. Because this person lurking in the shadows brought about a lot of pain. This situation, this person made you feel left out in the cold. This person could have been in this dark energy, and because they were in this energy of self-pity, remember the word self. Remember, there's a high emphasis on the self-actualization, and that's what your outcome is. I feel like if this person was in this dark space, they couldn't give you what you needed to make you happy. They couldn't make themselves happy. So you had an expectation of someone, and it was hard for you to accept that they couldn't be that person that you needed them to be. All right, so let's move on to the present with the Star card. So the Star card is revealing to me that there's a healing taking place, and I like that. I really do like this energy for the present moment. Now, subconsciously with the Magician, though, I feel like there's also this exposure, because the Star card talks about public recognition. I always read the Star card sometimes as exposure when there is a strong emphasis of deception. Because what is in the dark will come to light, beloveds. And if in the subconscious someone is trying to manipulate a situation or control a situation to work out in their favor or for their, for their own selfish gain, or maybe they see an opportunity here. Whatever this is, it will be revealed. But there is something fated to take place. There is this universal force that's coming in with intervention. The Magician energy is a very masculine energy. It's about intelligence, logic, reason. It's a lot of action. And what the action is that someone is trying to yield their power to create a scenario that works out in their interest, not necessarily malicious on both parts, but it just feels like for you, it would be that you're trying to manifest healing, maybe for yourself or this relationship. But what you're not recognizing is that the way you're going about this healing process, or maybe obtaining some sort of wish fulfillment, may not be for your best interest. But let's go ahead and... Ooh. So first and foremost, this flu, and this is saying that, yes, it's acknowledging that the Star card is about healing these deep scars and wounds, because they do run deep. Okay, so because you were really devoted, or you want to have commitment, but there is this fear. Let's talk about this Magician. Oh, didn't I say the truth will set you free? Didn't I say that something would be exposed? yes, I feel that. Fear and anxiety. And again, the high emphasis on fear. High emphasis on wanting to work on a situation. But there's a fear that this person may be in the magician energy. Or somebody around this person might be. So let's talk about it. I got strong Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo energy. The magician is Virgo. But it's also Gemini, Aries. Some people attribute it to, well, pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, because of that magician. Some people attribute it to Aquarius sometimes. I don't necessarily do that. I don't necessarily read that as Aquarius. But Aquarius with the star card, of course. Pisces. Why are you telling them that they need, in the present moment, to pay attention to the red flags when it comes to this person? Yeah, with taking a risk, because you may be thinking about taking a chance or a risk when it comes to maybe manifesting a new start. Let's clarify, take a chance. Spirit says reflection. We have mirror. And, you know, I was thinking about the reading that I did. I did a channel message the other night. And I talked about an ending of a 7-year cycle. And I was scrolling through YouTube and I seen someone's video titled An Ending, and it was for Taurus. And that's significant because in my reading I kept feeling a lot of Taurus energy. But the title was 7 years bad luck. When I was doing the collective, I didn't connect to the 7 years bad luck, but I did connect to the fact that there was an ending of this long 7-year cycle of difficulties. It only makes sense, right? Because what is the folklore connected to broken mirrors? 7 years bad luck. So I do feel like there has been 7 years or some sort of cycle that just happened very tumultuous, very difficult for you. And Spirit is acknowledging that there is this healing process that's taking place. And part of this healing is going to get you out of this energy that keeps attracting you, or that keeps putting you in circumstances or situations where you have to learn a lesson. Because that's what this karmic relationship is about, learning lessons. Spirit says letting go and loving yourself was the main reason. And then we have an external party. So, right, Spirit is saying pay attention to the red flag. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need. We see karmic contracts here. We do know there's a karmic relationship. We do see that there's our family, there's finances, or other material concerns that could be affecting the situation. You feel like this person is your energetic match, or this person may be showing up as someone that's ready to match your energy, but there is a little bit of this control or power or manipulation, and that's what the magician is alluding to. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. So it could be that the external party could be the one that is serving as the interference, or your person is having a hard time taking a leap of faith because they're not seeing a situation with a third party the way they should. You could just be ignoring the fact that this person might be putting you in a third party situation, or allowing interferences to really block this connection. But we have completion when I split the deck. But like I said, with the 10 of Swords being here, in all the 9s, I definitely feel like there's something coming to an end. The Moon is a 9. The 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and the Star card is, the Star card is an 8. Also a lot of 8, which signifies karmic relationships too. A lot of 8s here. Let's see. I want to use this deck. Tell me about the third party. Yeah, see, there's this harmony or conflict. So there could be competition. Oh, there's that manipulation. There's that third party. And there's the Moon. Yeah, so there's definitely something. Somebody is trying to manipulate, block, or interfere, or this person's lying to you or manipulating you into believing that you're the only one. So let's see. Clarify disharmony, control, alchemy, and someone could be, yeah, it says healing the heart chakra, earning back trust, starting from the bottom, rest and recovery for a restart. So they're saying, Spirit is saying that there is going to be something that triggers the healing of your heart chakra. This is what this is meant to do, right, with the star. And they're saying that you're having a hard time earning back trust. Or someone feels like it's going to be hard for them to gain your trust, right? There's a need for you to start over. So there is going to be a rest and a recovery before a restart. So what happened, Spirit is saying, is that there was manipulation, there was a third party, there was control. We have passion and desire still alive. Yeah, so there's some sort of connection still happening with this third party. Let's clarify. Or they're coming towards you. Wow. Yeah, equal give and take, meeting someone new. I like you. They're dating you, or maybe you're dating this person, but this person may be telling you that they're in separation, they're getting a divorce. They could be telling you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. So someone may want to come towards you because they're having disharmony with another woman, another man. And they may want to come towards you because they like the fact that you give them unconditional love. They like the way you love them. With the kisses card, dating, getting back out there. We have date, meeting someone new, but this could be a new cycle. And then we have a phone conversation. This could also be that you're finding out through somebody else, through the grapevine, that your person has met someone new. Okay, and they're finding this out about you, but part of whatever this person, whoever is having this new start, or whoever started a new situation, it was meant to trigger healing. I need to know currently in the present moment how this third party plays a role. Looking at your photos, missing your nostalgia. Yeah. So this person has a hard time releasing this. Even though it's a one-sided relationship, there's a third party that still wants to work on the situation. So let's just say your person or you moved on. You're dating new people, or you're seeing someone new. This person is, ooh, I miss you. Ooh, I want to, let's try again, right? There may have been a break, and now this person wants to come back and wants to express love. But Spirit is saying pay attention to the red flag, because you're only doing this because something didn't work out with a third party. Yeah. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Yeah, something didn't work out. That's why they're back. Or you are attempting at a new relationship. You guys are trying to heal or have a new start, and the third party is like, hell no. I don't want to. I don't want to lose, or yeah, I don't want to let this go. What's the advice for the present moment? True love. Is this true love? Is this a question? Yeah, set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love. Spirit says, yeah, there's a need for forgiveness. There's a need to let go of the pain, right? And then there's a need for you to look at a situation from a perspective and really think about whether this relationship is giving you meeting your needs. We see one-sidedness. We see, someone looking at your pictures. We see nostalgia memories, and then we also see a snake. We see strong energy of manipulation, secrecy. What say you, Spirit? Lightning, sudden change, shocking you, surprise, epiphany. So there's someone's having an epiphany about you, but that's what I said. Like, yeah, they left. Grass isn't greener. They come back. They have this epiphany. Oh, you're my true love. I want to be with you, right? You're scared to trust this person. Others of you guys are having some sort of surprise message or a revelation that your person was lying. It's manipulative. Because you can't let this person go. This could be someone you're always taking back. And whenever you feel like we're going to work this out, we're going to make this better, you find out that your person hasn't changed very much, that they're up to their tricks again in the present moment. But Spirit is saying true love. Clarify true love. I do feel like there's someone that really likes you. You like this person a lot. Right? But is it true love? It says mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. That's my timer. I said I was going to time myself. Relationships reflect our wounds. Spirit says cycle. Okay? Clock. Means time takes time. Spirit is saying too, if your person left to be with a third party, that in time this person's going to realize that they made a bad decision. But I want to confirm that. Clarify true love as the epiphany. Yeah, twin flame union approaching. Some of you guys are going to have an epiphany that there's something better for you. Yeah, spiritual work and self-discovery. Social media got me in trouble. Yeah, ready to take control and lead. Some of you guys are taking back control. Again, there's two storylines here. Someone here is watching on social media in secret, and also others of you guys, you're finding out that your person's lying. I don't know if they're finding out about you or the other person, but there's some sort of secrecy, some sort of deception being exposed. No distance can keep us apart, and then we have false masks. Some of you guys are in a long distance relationship. You're realizing that someone had hidden desires and hidden intentions, and there's karma at work. So karmically, fated, something's meant to happen. Some of you guys, it's a completion due to some, lies being exposed. Some of you guys, it is this person that is in a relationship that they can't walk away from. They're realizing that the person that they have been committed to, they're realizing that that committed partner has been manipulating them, controlling them, maybe doing spell work. So what does that mean for you? During your healing, it means that there is some sort of wish being granted, but it is going to take time. And the reason it's taking time is because Spirit is giving this person, putting this person through some sort of karmic lesson so that they can see the truth. Once they see the truth about the third party, they finally detach from it. I'm jumping ahead, but that's essentially what this is saying to me. Give me the future potential with the Hermit. Yeah, coming out of ego, vanity, and pride, or realizing that someone had ulterior motives, and now that is getting them to, finally say, okay, I'm either going to break the soul tie and become single. For others of you guys, this is this person finally having the illumination that, okay, I need to come back and make this right? Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles, or C. Okay, here we go. Earth. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be about you, but this is, again, the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. But we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? So this is about a new start, but it is focused on you and what you need to make you happy. It's focused on rebuilding, building yourself back up, because I feel like that's what the Hermit represents. The 9 is releasing something, right? Working on yourself, putting in the inner work, and then building a new foundation, like strengthening yourself after some sort of painful ending. And then we have feminine. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Others of you guys, this person releases that karmic partner and they come in with an offer of stability. This is what these two represent. They're saying to you, and this is going to happen over a period of time, of course. They're going to say, hey, I see your worth, I see your value. I'm finally able to let go of the karmic relationship. I finally want to release all my options, right? Others of you guys are saying, I'm no longer going to be your option. I'm no longer going to sit around waiting for you to choose me, to pick me, bitch. I'm not going to wait for you to pick me, ho. Excuse my language. Yeah, it means time takes time. Yeah. False mask. It says not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. Yeah, someone here is saying, I'm not going to sit here and invest in you, waiting on you to pick me. I'm not going to do that. I also have this energy coming through that someone feels like If there is a jealousy, interference, it's because someone has children. And they feel like because they have kids with your person, or you feel like because you have a baby or a child or children, that somehow this is your person. There's this possessiveness that you have to overcome. You can be vulnerable and safe. And heart chakra, this is about your heart being broken, not being ready to have a new start, not being ready to really fully open up again because you don't trust. We have self-indulgence, needing to work on yourself. There's been a lot of self-sabotage. You've been strung along. Maybe you feel like you were treated like an option, or you're making some sort of decision. And I feel like what you're doing is you're focusing on yourself with that hermit and the outcome. But because you do that, it is actually bringing in some sort of abundance to you. And again, it keeps telling me a contract. Either you're ending one or you're starting one. Okay, after your time out, after you retreat to heal. There's an obstacle that needs to be transcended. What is this obstacle? It kind of feels like someone has to let go of a commitment. Yeah, come out of your comfort zone. Some of you guys are non-committal. Some of you guys are just avoiding commitment altogether. Because remember that Seven of Swords was about avoidance. So the wound is abandonment, and it's affecting your ability to be fully committed to yourself and to another person, because every time you've done this, you've been hurt. So there's something being, okay, so there's some sort of need. Yeah, Spirit says it's self. Yeah, Spirit. It's still this work, this inner work that needs to be done. Spiritual work and self-discovery. That's the need. Someone needs to do this before they can be ready for the next phase. Because if you were in a commitment, your decision may be ending it, coming out of your comfort zone, or there's somebody still having a hard time breaking free of a commitment. They're still avoiding making this decision, and you're saying, I'm not going to be in this unconventional relationship with you. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to try to hold on to this. I'm going to go do me. You figure it out. No. When you're ready to leave the past in the past. Oops. Past in the past. And then it says unrevealed secrets. Fairy tales do exist. Ooh. Caught up in the emotions. Yeah, a lot of you guys are realizing that somebody that you were investing in, someone you thought you were going to marry, someone you thought was really going to be a long-term partner, you realize this person has a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Not only are they healing from some sort of ending, they could be still kind of out there flirting and connecting with other people. And I think that that's what's going to be exposed to you, Matt. Someone here is not ready for commitment, whether it be you or your person of interest. Yeah, because of a lot of self-doubt. We do have Venus. We do have Venus retrograde starting on the 19th. So pre and post shadow, pay attention to the people that are coming in, or the relationship that you are currently in, because it's an opportunity to revisit the relationship and to see if it really meets your needs, if it's really adding to your life, okay, or taking away, is it making you happy? Is it taking a lot of energy and time? Right? That's what Spirit wants you to know. We also have that there's some sort of unexpected situation, so that could be that surprise factor. Spirit is also wanting you to know that there's a stalemate situation. Someone could not take decisive action. In the future, potential, or during Venus retrograde, you may have an unexpected message from someone, and I did see that in the present moment. If someone reaches out to you and they say, hey, but it could be because their relationship is not working out, so they tend to come back to you whenever they're having problems with their main person. And I think that that's why in the future potential, you're saying, I'm not your option, I'm not your placeholder, I'm not here to be a seat warmer and then go, or to make you better for the next bitch. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Okay. transcendence. And you're meant to overcome this fear of rejection or this wound that makes you feel like you got to overcompensate, overgive, be patient just so you could be with someone. You say, no, I'm going to nurture myself and I'm going to do what's right. So we're going to go into the extended and I'm going to ask more about your person. I'm sure you're wanting to know how this is going to end up. Strong earth energy coming through. That was the strongest energy. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with an earth sign. And you could be cross-watching for a Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. Yeah, we have a catharsis. We have, coming out of something stagnant. This energy here could be that there is a little bit of anger. Okay, or there could have been some sort of something said. Someone may have said something and you haven't been able to release what they've said. You could be healing because this person said something, because I do feel like there's this energy here where someone is having a hard time breaking free. Because someone said something that really emasculated the masculine or made you feel like you're not good enough. I'm also feeling like someone feels trapped. Especially for you guys that are in a relationship, you feel really stuck. You can't release it. And this could be for many reasons. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have you've invested a lot of time. You have assets, tied to this relationship. So I can understand that it's not an easy decision. But Spirit is saying, nonetheless, there is going to be a decision. And you're going to need to understand that someone that you're connecting to is taking advantage of you, or they don't have the strength or the integrity to make the right decision. Be careful with repeating the same cycle. Okay? Make a good decision. We got Gemini and we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo showing up here. Definitely seeing, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Strong Scorpio and Pisces though. Yeah, changing your mind. And there's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. I did see that come out. Queen of Swords, maybe a female Gemini, because Gemini came through very strong. All right, so if this resonated, please leave me a comment. I'm going to extend this once again. We're going to look at your person in more detail. Please make sure you like the video. In the extended, we will look at your person's thoughts and feelings, intentions. We'll look at the actions they may or may not take. We'll look at blocks and obstacles, and then we will look for the best possible outcome. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and stay tuned for the extended preview. They feel like you make them happy, but they still have this mental connection, or just this mental chatter that's really preventing them from seeing things clearly. See, they're avoiding commitment, or they're avoiding ending one, because it keeps telling me commitment. So what is this? What is it that they need to see clearly? They have a fear. They have a fear. We have water. Some of you guys are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is this fear? This feels like blocks and obstacles. What is this fear? What is these limitations that they keep putting on themselves? That you may not reciprocate, or nothing will change. You are my lifeline. I can't lose you, or that you will abandon them. Why do they fear that you will abandon them? But because you're still mad, because you're still avoiding them, maybe setting a boundary with them. Yeah, relationship mirrors our wounds. Yeah, see, still angry, setting a boundary, avoiding.